Heat safety tips. 3 levels of heat illness: heat cramps, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke. Heat cramps. The first stage is heat cramps. Severe muscle spasms occur as a result of salt and water loss following exertion, most often in the hands, calves, and feet. Muscle spasms can spontaneously stop on their own, but lingering symptoms of soreness often persist for 24 to 48 hours. Heat exhaustion. Next is actual heat exhaustion. More than just feeling fatigued, heat exhaustion is a serious condition caused by exposure to high temperatures, humidity, and strenuous physical activity. It occurs when the body's core temperature increases to 101 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Symptoms include headache, low-grade fever, nausea or vomiting, increased thirst, generalized weakness, muscle ache or cramping. Feeling agitated and anxious are common, and some people may even faint as blood pressure tries to compensate, but ultimately lowers. This deregulation by heat exhaustion can lead to stroke or other life-threatening conditions if left untreated. Heat stroke. The final stage is heat stroke and is considered a medical emergency. Get help fast. This potentially fatal condition is a result of prolonged heat exposure or physical exertion. It occurs when the body's core temperature reaches 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Symptoms include confusion due to lack of blood flow to the brain, red and dry skin, lack of sweat, organ failure, convulsions or seizure, and death. Heat stroke. Fortunately, these conditions are preventable with some simple preparation and paying close attention to your body. Frequent hydration: drink a cup of water every hour. Avoiding alcohol use: alcohol and even caffeine can actually dehydrate the body. Monitoring the temperature: check the outside temp throughout the day. Limit strenuous activity, particularly during peak hours of the day 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Other ways to monitor how your body is doing when in the heat is to check the color of your urine. Dark yellow urine means time to hydrate. One would expect to sweat a lot if out in the sun, but if there is decreased sweating, it's another sign of dehydration, so limit any strenuous activity. Heat stroke. If someone else shows danger signs of heat exhaustion, move the person out of the heat and place them in a cool environment. Place cold water on the individual. Have the person drink cool water or a non-alcoholic, non-caffeinated beverage. Remove tight or heavy clothing. Take the individual's temperature if a thermometer is readily available. Call for assistance if needed and monitor the individual closely. Call your dispatch to contact security for a medical officer. Call security dispatch directly via radio, by phone at 2531980 or 2531981, or call the operator for a medical officer. If all else fails, call 911 directly. Remember: no energy drinks, and no caffeine, and no cold drinks, and no alcohol. Yes water, yes Gatorade, yes Powerade, yes Pedialyte sports drink, yes Body Armor sports drink, yes liquid, IV. Are you properly hydrated? If your urine matches the colors 1, 2, or 3, you are properly hydrated. Continue to consume fluids at the recommended amounts. If your urine matches the colors past the red line, you are dehydrated and at risk for cramping and/or a heat illness. You need to drink more water ASAP. Please stay safe by using sunscreens, vented hats and caps, cool rags and towels, deodorants, and cooling sprays. Have a super fantastic day. Bam.